ultra rapid influencer assistant Q&A / mukbang. These are all the questions that I'm going to be answering. This is part 1. I'll make a part 2 next month. So if you have any other questions, leave them in the comments down below. And if you're new here, my name is Brie. I'm an influencer assistant. I own an influencer assistant agency. February 2023 will be making 1 year of me being an influencer assistant, and I absolutely love what I do. But what prompted this video is I get asked a ton on our business page, how do I become an influencer assistant? How do I become an influencer assistant? How do I become one? So I decided to make a separate business called Flexible Freelancing Mamas. You can join our free Facebook group where I will be going live weekly and answering questions. I'm also offering one-on-one mentorship in the new year. So if you want to learn hands-on how to be an influencer assistant, you can apply to work with me one-on-one, or you can email us. This is our business email, and apply to become an intern. And side note, you don't have to be a mom to join my group. My business is marketed to stay-at-home moms because I started my business as a stay-at-home mom back in February. First question is, do you need experience? No, but you have to have skills. Influencer assisting is something very new, so there's not a ton of us out there. Considering we are the 3rd US-based influencer assistant agency, that lets you know right there, there's not a ton of influencer assistants out there. So because of that, you do not necessarily need to have experience right now, but as it becomes more popular, and I did a TikTok video about the rise of influencer assistants last week or a week or 2 ago. So make sure you check it out. I'll have the link down below. But with the rise of influencer assistants, it is going to be a lot harder to secure clients as we get further into 2023. So right now is a great chance to start pitching yourself and securing clients. But as far as experience, you need to know how to edit. You need to have email etiquette, how to pitch brands, your social media skills. Do you know how to create a strategy? Do you know how to edit videos? Do you know how to create the graphics for Instagram stories? You have to bring something to the table for them to hire you. This is more than just general virtual assistant work. How do I become one? That's the next question I get asked. Now, you have to do a lot of research because I think there's only 1 course out there. There was 2, but the girl, she closed her business down or something. She's not posting anymore. But there is 1 course out there. How I taught myself how to become an influencer assistant is research. I had to teach myself. I learned hands-on. My first client was a business owner and a content creator. She was more of like a business owner content creator. So I did see those emails coming in. I didn't see negotiation, so I had to research that. And I used TikTok and YouTube University. I would type in how to pitch to brands, how to negotiate. I had to learn those skills. And then as I secured clients, and I would look back on previous deals that they did and see how they negotiated, how were they reaching out to brands. And because I'm already a social media strategist and I have experience in marketing, I knew how to tweak it and make things be more strategic. And in turn, that helped my clients land more paid brand deals. I was able to negotiate a higher rate. So I just learned hands-on. February to now, I've come a long way. The next question I get asked is, how do I find clients? So I already did a podcast episode about this. I'll have it linked down below. I just smashed on my face. You can cold pitch, show your process, or you can apply to be an intern, whether it's with our company, or you can ask an influencer if you can be an intern for them. But when it comes to asking someone to be an intern, I definitely don't recommend working for free for a long time. So maybe do a 30-day or 60-day internship. And as you're learning more, use that to start building a portfolio and start pitching to clients or showing your process even more. How much should I charge? Now, again, I have to plug myself because I answer these questions so much, but I did do a TikTok talking about how to price yourself, so I will leave that link down below. I do not want to be too repetitive, but you can do packages and then slowly increase your rates every quarter, after every milestone, whether you learn how to successfully negotiate, or as you start to become more in demand, you can raise your prices. What does an influencer assistant do? A lot. And what is funny is that last year at my first marketing job, I only stayed there for 3 months. My goal is to stay there for a year so I can apply to other jobs and really show that I stayed at my first marketing job without a degree for a long time. But I had to leave because I was wearing so many hats and not being properly compensated for it. I had to go. Now, here we are. Fast forward a few months later. I think I left that job in like September or October, maybe even November. I think I left in either October or November. Fast forward a few months later to the following February. I wear so many hats as an influencer assistant that I'm borderline a manager. Like an unofficial manager. I do brand outreach, I do negotiation, do social media strategy, I'm in charge of the content calendar, repurposing content, planning the content. I do so much, and I love it. I wouldn't change it for anything. And since February, my prices have gone up a lot. When I was first working with the business owner / content creator, I was sending invoices for $15 an hour. Now I'm sending invoices out for $7.40, $8.10. And I'm not saying this to brag. I'm just letting you know the money that can be made in influencer assisting. While it is very lucrative, it is hard work, so you have to be committed. All right, guys, that is going to wrap up this rapid fire Q&A. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any other questions down below in the comments, and I'll make a part 2 very, very soon. Join my free Facebook group, Flexible Freelancing Mama. And then my camera died, so make sure to join the free Facebook group. Thank you guys so much for watching or listening in on the podcast, and I'll catch you guys next week.